We're heading back.
Alright. And there's a new, Yep. Well, it looks like they still have the same personality quirks. It was a military base? That's actually kind of interesting. Well, actually, now I'm more scared of the hackers. Okay.
Welcome.
I just knew you were gonna have something for the CPUs.
Please come
Like
again.
their original uniform.
Welcome.
No new weapons for the CPUs or armor. Okay.
There's a thanks for your purchase.
I want to buy another one of
There's a
those.
thanks for your purchase. Thank you.
Welcome.
Anything here? Nope. Oh, these are... No, they're not new. They're not new. Alright.
Please, come again.
So I'm guessing we gotta go to the guild. Are you ready? I think so.
Welcome to the cathedral.
I should save somewhere. I think we can go ahead and save here. Cause you never know, I might need that.
May the goddesses protect you.
Oh? Don't think we'll have to worry about that.
Welcome to the guild.
Alright, reporting quest.
Finished the quest, huh? Good job.
What's next? Oh.
You've accepted the quest. Be careful out there. Good luck.
Okay, Bouquet's got something for us.
Last time we were here was when we sealed the Demon King away, huh? It's been a frick ton of years, I can't even remember.
I wonder if they're gonna have anything to say about their portrayals.
Goddess, your language.
Well, she didn't actually say it, but I know what she meant to say.
Language? What, you got a problem with it? This is just how I talk. Deal with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, Blonde, it's maybe a slight exaggeration, but...
It's how Blonde usually talks when she transforms. This is much more like Blonde. Happy. Well, that's a relief. When she was speaking all politely in the last event, I really wasn't sure whether to point it out or not.
You know, I was actually gonna say that too. I was like, did they mix up the line? I literally was thinking that to myself. I was like, because I remember in the anime, I went back and watched. There was a scene where Whiteheart was flying in the air with the other three, and she talked softly.
You won't hear any complaints from me. Whoa, that's the place?
I was like, did they put Blonde instead of Whiteheart so that Wendy Lee wouldn't know to, you know, say the right, the portrayal? But then I thought they were doing the same thing here, but no, that was on purpose. Props, Neptune.
I preferred the way she talked in the Divine Realm.
Really? Alright, Blonde. If that's, well, I can see her not wanting other people to know that she speaks like that. But I imagine when she's in a room alone...
Shut the hell up! You're all a bunch of whining bitches!
She probably, you know, speaks freely, so to speak.
I was only like that because I had to be. Greenheart's always yapping about watching my mouth when we're acting as goddesses.
Huh. It seems like the game developers know a little bit too much about their relationships as well.
Whiteheart, what did I tell you about your language? You are a divine guide. Act like one. This, of course, goes for all of us goddesses.
This is very reminiscent of in Rebirth 1 / the first game.
Greenheart's mannerisms are pretty close to the original. She seems like she's this group's committee chairwoman, though.
Yeah, which is not the case at all now, so...
She's like the eldest of the 4 goddesses.
Which is actually false, because Vert is the youngest.
If she has 3 younger sisters, then I'm quite jealous. Well, I'm sure they're not actually treated as sisters, but...
Yeah.
You have safely returned from the ruins. My 4 goddesses. This is the hub for adventurers. Wish you well.
Wish you well? Hey, it's that base we built during the last battle. Oh, wow. Still kicking, huh? Nice.
I actually really like how Whiteheart's portrayal in this game. It's a lot more Well, I just like it a lot better.
It is most nostalgic. Even if the scenery has changed, the names we bestowed upon this place have remained.
It's heartwarming that even after an eternity has passed, cities will continue to flourish. This world needs to be protected from evildoers.
And that cathedral, the heart of the people who believe in our blessing, remains here, unchanged. We must thank them all.
Yeah, you might wanna... We're not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Not gonna go there.
Now then, I know the goddesses have just returned, but we are approaching the ultimate trial, the battle with the Demon King.
Yeah, we got that. I'm more worried about the hackers.
You have all overcome many difficult trials until now. If we have all of your strength, I truly believe we can save this world.
Well, thank you.
The Demon King's captains have built a gate to the demon realm at the Atleo City ruins. It's possible they are trying to revive him.
Shouldn't we get over there immediately? We gotta break through that gate before he revives.
That would be difficult. There is a barrier that prevents outsiders from entering the innermost areas.
So we have to disable it somehow?
Yes, the Paramount pair, the Demon King's strongest captains, are the ones creating that barrier.
Gotcha.
The Paramount pair are finally here. I figured this wouldn't be easy.
Okay. The Paramount pair needs to be crushed immediately if we have any intent of destroying that barrier.
Bouquet showed us pictures of them earlier, right? So, we'll be fighting the army guy and the weird cow. Determination!
I thought they both were cows, or at least similar species. Huh.
Armor guy? You never know. Maybe there's a pretty girl inside that suit of armor.
Well, you shouldn't assume. That is true.
Pretty girls aside, their personal descriptions lack information. What sort of attacks do you presume they'll be using?
That actually would be handy, because I could probably customize their skill sets based on that.
We've already been fighting bosses without knowing much about them. It'll be fine.
But yeah, I kind of just like to go in, but there are cases where you need to prepare. Like, that's what Fire Emblem's all about. You look at every enemy, see what they can do, and you're playing your strategy accordingly. But
Just 2 more before the final boss, right? Even if a whole bunch of baddies show up, I doubt we're going to have any problems.
The goddesses have just arrived, so I'm sure there'll be a little more for us to do before the story's over.
yeah, that is true.
We're only aware of the Paramount pair and the Demon King. There might be some unexpected enemies waiting for us, too.
Yeah, in-game and with the hackers.
Yes, please be careful. For now, we've received word that the Paramount pair are hiding somewhere within a different dimension.
So I imagine we need to get the quest done to get info on where that is.
As we are goddesses, we shall be able to triangulate their location based on the waves of evil they radiate.
Oh, that makes sense too.
All right, then we shall leave the navigation to the goddesses and prepare for our quest.
Question. It's one thing to have an NPC actually, you know, say all this stuff, but it's another for them to have the actual voice. Did the 4 CPUs come in and voice their counterparts? I doubt that, but you know, I'll overlook that.
Once you are all ready, please stop by the cathedral.
Maybe the scenes aren't actually... Well, that wouldn't... Well, I don't know. Maybe they are. Oh!
Those jerks! How many times must they get in Princess's way? When will they be satisfied?
Like, see, this is the real villain of the game to me.
But it's not done. I haven't lost yet. Princess will continue to rise up. That's right, like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
My goodness, just seeing your face.
I don't care about this story anymore.
Wow.
As long as I have this tool, the power of the goddesses is completely useless anyway.
You see, this is what hacking does. You don't care about, like, it ruins the challenge, you know, the progression. It just ruins everything.
They should be coming to this Chrono Wasteland next.
What?
I'll head there first and plant a bunch of servants and beat them all up.
Like, you went to the place too? You're just ruining the surprise.
I'll have them all groveling before me. Even the goddesses. And they will recognize me as the true queen, the true ruler of 4 goddesses online!
You know, if I was petty, and I was one of the CPUs, I would find out who she is, Arrive at no. That's you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do. Well, I mean, what I'm saying is, it would be funny if she only realized she was talking to her actual rulers, because, you know, outside of this, she's just a normal citizen. Or at least not as high as the 4 CPUs. So, or would you consider it 5? No, I'm not gonna question. Or 6. How does Plutia fit? You know, it's just, if Plutia was in this party, oh, that would be... Anyways, but yeah.
At that point, the game title might as well be changed to Black Cat Princess Online.
She's also dropping her roleplay. I made a note of that in a video, but I never said it. Now I'm aware of what I was, you know, when I go back and make note of things, I can actually speak on them now.
Wait, Princess.
And again, I still feel like Kyria is the more innocent one.
What, Kiria? Do you have some problem with what Princess is saying? Then I shall soon be saying goodbye to you too.
Yeah, just Kyria, honestly, I would leave. You should leave.
Please don't say that. Wait. No. This time I must say this firmly.
Okay.
Princess, let us end this. This isn't the kind of game where players should fight one another, especially with cheats.
Yeah, see, Kyria has a heart.
It's only a matter of time before the GM finds us. I suggest we surrender ourselves before that happens.
Yeah, because think about it. If the GM finds you, they could probably ban you across all the games that they make. You don't want that.
I can't believe this! Think before you say such stupid things! We can't back down now! We've come this far!
What's the point? Like, literally, because you just want to get back at the CPUs, even though you don't know it's the CPU?
We've run circles around the GM up to now, and we'll control Cheetah's power properly next time! This is not a problem at all.
Okay.
No, it's not right. We can't use the tool any longer. I love you, and that is why I must stop this. Throw it away at once!
I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants, and it is hard if you know, set upon somebody. But Kyria, you gotta let her go.
Excuse me? Like you haven't dirtied your own hands. You've been using cheats here at Chrono Wasteland too.
I know that I am not innocent, but I regret being unable to stop you. I regret cheating all this time. If you really wish to fight them, then why don't we challenge them with our real skill, without the tool? I would help you then.
Because you'd lose. You know you would. You cheated and you lost. That's how you know you don't have a chance.
That is not what Princess wishes. Kyria, you're not listening to what Princess is saying at all, are you?
She needs to learn her lesson.
No, it's because I care for you that I...
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Stupid Kyria! You're a coward!
No, Kyria's actually pretty brave for standing up to you.
Fine. I'll do this on my own from here on out. I guess if you want something done right, you just do it yourself.
Fantastic.
Princess, please stop! Any more of this and...
Let her get what she deserves!
What? Princess hasn't moved yet and it's moving on its own! What are all these displays on my screen? It's so gross! No! My admin privileges were revoked!
GM found you? Or is it the other person?
I knew it! We shouldn't have been toying with such a dangerous tool! Hold on, Princess! This Knight of Love will swing her sword of justice! Yeah! Nova Catastrophe! More. I have to be faster. What?
Goodbye, foolish knight.
Yeah, because that's a different voice.
Ah! This can't be. With a single hit, my HP is in the red zone.
Well, I know what that's been like.
How surprising. To think you would survive my strike. No matter. This will all be over soon.
And I recognize that voice.
Tisk, you're overdoing it, Mr. Cheetah. I don't approve of bullying weaklings.
Mastermind. Well, that's an appropriate name.
My apologies.
It's you. The one from before. How dare you deceive the princess and me? I'll punish you!
You don't have the right, Kyria.
Huh? You both had your fun. I'd appreciate it if you didn't victimize yourselves now.
Yeah, like, that you got exactly what you asked for.
I've been able to gather plenty of data using the tool. Thanks to that, Cheetah can now operate independently. You two are dismissed.
Oh, that was your goal. Oh, that is scary.
Was this your plan all along?
Huh? Yeah. But it's too late for you now. But I really am grateful. If I improve this AI a little more, a revolution could break out in the real world.
Oh no, that would be annoying. That would be annoying if this started appearing in all the games.
Princess! Let the princess go!
I mean, she's not actually, she's just at a computer.
Whoops, sorry, I forgot. Alright, it's time to toss this extra baggage and lighten my load.
Princess! She must have separated from Cheetah. Can you hear me, Princess?
You know, this would probably be a little bit more dramatic if I didn't remember. This is a game.
Let's head out, Mr. Cheetah. No need to hold back. I want you to break this world so much that the models won't even load.
Okay, no, you're the real villain. But I honestly feel no hatred to you because, well, I don't know why. I guess because you do just feel like the stereotypical, you know, I'm just doing this just to do it. I don't know anything about you.
As you wish.
Wait, how much more must you insult us like this?
The display in front of me is completely messed up. What is this?
They're getting blocked out of the game. Oh, honestly, it's what they deserved, alright?
I'm sorry, Princess. Even though I had promised to be your sword and shield.
Even though I think Kyria had a heart, she engaged in cheating. Like, that's what happens. Oh. Wait a minute. No? She's absent this time. Okay. But again, Plutia is too. Now how much you want to bet if I go to these, they're not voiced? Let's see.
Welcome to the cathedral.
Save. Oh, it didn't save that time, actually. Yeah.
May the goddess welcome to
Actually,
the cathedral.
saved 2 places.
May the goddesses
Alright,
protect
let's check this
you.
out. Yeah, not voice. Okay. But... well, yeah, there's a hacking kind of deal going on. Do you even pick that up as an AI? Well, I mean, yeah, sure, in the lore of the game, yeah, that's true. Oh! Well, this should be interesting. Which one are you talking to? Her friends, even though they're not in a party. See, this is what I'm... like, I have a compa around enough that they could have been in the party, you know, as 2 additional members. But... I mean, I have even had our own game. I'm not complaining at this part, I'm just thinking out loud as to why IF and compa aren't playable, but... I mean, that's been a standard, so... but yeah, they have a shop. That would be interesting. Does she need a shop? Alright. Oh, there's a lot of events. And they're not... well, I gotta check those events, and I know they're probably not voiced, but I gotta check all the main events like this. Is this gonna be Uni spending more time with Blackheart than Noir? Noir, what a coincidence. See, why can't this be voiced? Like, it would make a bigger effect on me if it was. But this is still weird, though. Yeah, I mean, they are Well, I mean, it's really just the uniform. You know, the face and the hair is still the same. But, yeah. Yeah. Alright. That's not a bad question, Uni. Interesting. Okay. The culture. Honestly, that seems more Neptune's style for her to be more culture. Last Station seems like the devoid of culture the most. Or Blonde. Blonde could be culture as well, because Blonde really cares about that. Her history of her nation and things like that. But definitely not Last Station. Well, yes, that has been the case for many games. I think all of them, pretty sure. Alright, well, they got Noir's work ethic correct, so yeah. Well, I mean, just talking to the NPC, you know? Huh. Well, I'm wondering why you said the fault of one person. Okay. And then we got Blonde. I wonder what's the difference between the main events and the sub-events. Like, what classifies them as main events and sub-events? Because a lot of CGs have appeared in sub-events, I'm pretty sure, so... Oh. She's following? Oh, she's watching them? Oh, yeah, she's probably gonna come in right now. Is Blonde behind them? Oh, no, they're just trying to make sure that she's trying to see her pathfinding skills, I guess? Oh, hey, back off, bro. See, that's another thing. Wouldn't every party be able to get the CPU as a part of their team? Right. That's nice. So, yeah, every person can get part of... That's interesting. Can they meet each other? Think about the CPU power required for that. Like, in actual, you know, like... I can't even imagine to have multiple... I'm blanking on... Not NPCs, but it's more than that. You know, the AIs communicating with each other, keeping the memories of which party they're in. That takes an unrealistic amount of power. At least I would think it would. But yeah. Well, I mean, they're just having fun. Like, what's wrong with that? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. They love their big sister. They really do. Why isn't my heart saying anything, though? What kind of video game? Huh. That's interesting. And then, what about Greenheart? And they're talking to each other again? Yeah, like... Greenheart looks a little... I don't want to say stuck up, but... Oh. Vert, how about you keep that to yourself? Well, I mean, she asked, so... Well, you really don't either! So, now that I think about it... Alright. Yeah, I mean, because, like I said, you still don't know. And... That's... Greenheart's gonna get corrupted. Well, I mean... They're the same person, so might as well. Might as well. I actually wanted to hear her response. 30 minutes later. all of that what you said isn't necessarily true, Vert. Okay. I know, but sure, I guess. Huh, Greenheart actually doesn't seem too convinced. But she knew to cover it up. Oh, well, okay, she wasn't convinced until she saw them. Wow. Alright. You know, the GM, well, not necessarily the GM, whoever made the game, they had to have known the CPUs really well in order for Greenheart to like that sort of conversation, you know what I mean? Lady Netgear. I still wonder if the game creators know the CPUs were playing their game. I feel like they would. Because, you know, well, Vert won the items, but still. Maybe Bouquet calls all the adventurers Lady and Sir, but, you know. Alright. Oh. Kyria's back. So, what was with that whole scene then? Let's see.
Now everyone, are we all ready to face the Paramount Pair? Let us stop by the cathedral. Bouquet is waiting for us.
And see, that's why you don't switch, because I was convinced this didn't have voices.
Oh, it's you two.
Yeah, are you having that kind of approach now?
Hey, it's the princess and... I mean the bad princess and prince.
Yeah, good ram, good ram.
You two were brought here by the Grim Reaper guy, right? Are you okay?
No, they don't deserve any sympathy.
Yeah.
Who do they think they are, showing their faces like this?
They really don't.
Right. What do you want? We haven't forgotten about your cheat tool. Huh? Why are you all stopping? Weren't we heading... Wait! It's Kyria and Cat Princess! What's wrong? Kyria's HP is at 1 and Cat Princess has gone to heaven even though we're in town?
How can you tell?
Their names and statuses all have corrupted text. The rumor about the Grim Reaper's attacks causing displays to malfunction must be true.
Oh! Okay, well that's actually pretty... I mean, no sympathy for them. But I'm talking about the other players. Like, when they were worried about it, I was like, let's still go. I mean, even if there is something wrong, I would still go out there and try to fight, you know, avoid it and get stronger. Although, it might get tiring eventually if you keep running into it. But, yeah, if it does something like that, then no one would want to do that.
More surprisingly, Cat Princess isn't speaking at all. Hey, Cat Princess! Huh, no response. It's just a guild princess.
I want to interrogate them right away, but I can't help but be bothered by their low HP. I'll heal them for now.
Yeah, I would do that regardless, so I can talk to them, if possible.
Huh? Nothing's happening.
Oh, yeah, okay, still doesn't work.
I don't believe they're impaired by any status effects either. What is going on?
Well, you already knew they hacked the game, so...
I suspected as much. When he attacked me, my data was...
Your data? It seems you are requesting our help, Kyria. So can you inform us about your situation?
Yeah, I still do have sympathy for Kyria, as far as... Well, anyway.
Yes. I'll tighten my resolve and tell you everything. Princess, please forgive me for acting on my own.
Kyria, you need to drop her. You really do.
As you know, the princess and I had reached for the forbidden fruit. Some time ago, a suspicious person appeared before us and offered a trade.
My screen also glitched. I really gotta figure out what the cause of that, because I'm not sure if it's the game or my computer itself.
That person wished to supply us with a cheat tool that could restructure Four Goddesses Online's data in exchange for in-game currency.
I'm surprised they didn't just give it to you, but...
But the true objective of that tool...
What is this?
Oh, they're attacking the...
Monsters have appeared!
Will I be able to go get the other events?
They're inside the city. How? Did the Paramount Pair find out our plans to defeat them? Did the Demon King get upset?
I don't think they should be able to come here based on the game's code.
I've never heard of a real-time event occurring in a main story.
Yeah.
Besides, other players are being attacked, not us.
Yeah, this is the hack.
And there are boss-level monsters, too. Everyone's completely helpless.
Summoning monsters within the city is definitely a malicious act.
How does the GM not see... Well, they might know what's causing it, but not be able to isolate, like, going in the code and figuring out how they're... You know, how they're doing it.
But how is this possible? It was mentioned before, but there are no summoning items in the current version of this game.
Attention, this is the administrator. Unauthorized access has been detected. We have a breach from the outside. Maintenance will begin immediately, and I please ask for your cooperation in logging out as soon as possible.
That makes sense, yeah, have everybody log out to protect themselves.
Unauthorized access? Wow, this is getting serious. We don't want to get in the way of maintenance, so we should log out too.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, it would behoove... Wait, no, we have Nepgear. Can't Nepgear fight these hackers? Now that I'm thinking about it, I was just about to say, it would behoove the CPUs to have a brilliant hacker. They do! She's on the squad right now! Oh, what the heck?
There are a bunch of bouquets in front of the cathedral.
Is that the different bouquets from the different party members?
Oh, this is indeed Eden.
Whoa, look! There are a bunch of monsters.
Oh, we gotta protect them.
Perhaps all the GMs are meeting together so they can fight off the monsters.
Okay, yeah. Why would they do that? Like, there's code, you know.
I have the highest skill here. Are you all okay if I go defeat that monster first? You're our senior, so please do. It's impossible!
What?
Whoa, they're totally weak! Hey, bouquets, are you alright? Members of CPU, it is very dangerous. Please, you should all log out immediately.
I mean, realistically, yes, they would, but...
My, that voice. That is our bouquet, is it not?
You can tell.
Yes, Lady Vert. I am the AI in charge of recording the journey of the players. You can think of me as the bouquet you always meet.
Oh, so you do talk to all the players, not just them.
Bouquet, please help over here. Everyone, I apologize for the trouble. We will strive to resolve this immediately.
My attacks aren't hitting at all! I can't dodge long-range attacks! Please stop!
Some of the bouquets in their group look like they're having a little trouble. Are some GMs and some AI?
Why would they have AIs fighting against a hack? That makes no sense.
I apologize. The ones who are unskilled are all the GMs.
What? They can't play their own game? That makes no sense! What? That makes no sense!
What?
How? On what planet? Look at her face. Look at her face.
The AI bouquets don't seem very strong either.
I cannot watch this any longer.
Oh yeah, it makes sense that Vert would be leaping to action.
If you are going to fight the monsters, then allow me to help. To trouble these visions of Bouquet, you will not be forgiven.
You can't. We couldn't possibly borrow the help of players. It might take some time, but we will definitely take care of this.
Why don't you just go in the code? This is a code battle, not necessarily. You know, I'm not gonna question it.
This may be bold, but I have a request. The members of CPU are the top players in this world. Can we not borrow their help?
Although, technically, GM is stronger than us. She's level 50.
You too, Bouquet?
I'm delighted, Bouquet. Thank you for relying on me. Now then, GM. If there's anything we can do, then please do not hesitate to ask.
But if it comes to, if they can just be defeated like normal, then Vert is the person to ask.
Huh? Is someone going to fight in our place?
Wow, you guys are that desperate?
Help! Medic! Medic!
Really?
We have no choice. Everyone,
Please lend us your strength.
Although I don't like them getting hurt either, even if it is just a game.
I was waiting for you to say that.
But alright, let's do this.
Allow me to explain the situation. As I announced earlier, someone has unauthorized access to this world. The monsters in the city are being controlled externally.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're managing to intercept direct attacks to our server on the back end. But the monsters here also contain serious errors.
Okay.
If this isn't resolved here in this city, there's a danger that this game's entire world will be destroyed.
So, okay. Well, I guess I get where you're going with it. That their code still allows them to be defeated normally, but their presence might threaten the... I think I get what's going on.
What? That's awful! Why would they do something like that?
Like, there are some glitches that happen that you can avoid as long as you don't do certain things, you know? I think this is what they're simulating.
The city will be destroyed? I don't want that. Shiver.
So in that case, it wouldn't make sense for us to get in there.
Our current objective, to stop them from tampering with the map data. We need a little more time after that to remove the monsters altogether.
Okay, we should have said that in the first place, then I'm game!
Until we're able to completely halt the cracking, please take care of these monsters.
And in that case, the NPCs shouldn't be affected either, so we should be able to use the CPUs with no problem.
We understand. Please leave the fighting to us.
So Nepgear, I am surprised you haven't even mentioned that you could probably help out. But you don't know the game's code, so it would take her too long to... Well, maybe. Maybe not. Nepgear is something else, but...
Their numbers have increased. I'll create a quarantined battlefield and transfer the monsters there. Everyone, please head there.
Oh, you can do that? Okay.
Understood. This is, in a way, an all-new journey to save Asgard.
Ram, I know we're in the middle of the story, but we have to work on saving the game's world before we continue. Will you come with us?
You know, now that the... Well, no, I was gonna say not the GM referenced them as players, not the CPUs, but... I mean, I would think it's in the professional sense you would still want to refer to them as players, because they just want to play the game too, you know? They are involved with other affairs.
Of course! We just have to fight like we usually do, right? That'll be easy.
Though no one thinks it's suspicious the top guild called CP... Well, no, they could be really dedicated players, honestly. It happens all the time.
Yeah! I want to help the GMs too! Unauthorized access is unacceptable. I won't forgive whoever's behind this. Count me in too!
We'll hurry to resolve this problem on our end as well. Thank you all very much.
Alright.
We Royal Geist will support the GMs. I wish you a favorable battle.
Yes. We will return with good news. If I do not participate in times like these, I cannot call myself a core player after all.
Well, I mean, hacking is a little... it always is cool to beat hackers, though.
Right. As expected of someone who's played so many online games. Okay, is everyone ready?
I'm ready to go! Let's protect 4 goddesses online together!
So am I trapped?
Kidia, it looks like you'll have to wait a bit to finish your story. We'll wrap this up in no time, so just wait here.
Of course. Thank you. I'm sorry I can't be much help. I'll be praying for your safety from here.
By the way, did we tell the GM that? Well, I think we did. Okay, cool, I'm not... Ah, shoot. Whoa! Okay. Well, just in case.
Welcome to the day the goddesses
I don't know if, Yeah, it shouldn't be any problems.
4 goddesses online.
I don't think... So if I load this... Yeah, we're gonna, I don't know if we lost these, so I'm gonna redo that real quick.
And now it's time for the question of the day. And for this one, here's the winner, here's the question of the day. And this was another question that I couldn't ask until I had gotten to a certain point, because I didn't want to ask it until I had heard her Blackheart voice. So, Noir's new VA. I do think she's doing a pretty good job, but as far as comparing her to her old VA, I think, because I'm very familiar with Noir's new VA's work, not just with Erin from Fairy Friendship, but other roles too. And from what I've heard, she can do a fantastic Noir. But for me personally, I think she needs to be a little bit more silly. Now, this could be because she wasn't allowed to be in roles where she would be allowed to. Like, for example, the cosplay scene. We only saw the Japanese Noir. We never saw Noir's new English VA be in that situation. But I'm thinking of things like, you know, if she was Magical Noirina, or, you know, I feel like she could stand to be a little bit more goofy, because Noir can be really goofy at some times and then really proper in other times. So I feel like if she finds a good balance of that, like, you know, Vert's VA from Mega Dimension, well, actually from all the games until now, she seems to have, you know, nailed Vert's role fantastically. But if Noir's new VA, if she could just get a handle on, you know, if she could be a little bit more goofy with Noir, I feel like that would be good. But that's just my thoughts. Like, understand, I'm not trying to treat this as fact. And I know there are some people, you know, who didn't like Noir's old voice at all. But I still feel like, just in general, you know, like, Noir is a goofy character. So she could stand to be a little more goofy. Like, her voice sounds nice, but it just needs to have a little bit more silliness in it. So, but that's just my thoughts. What are yours? Please post them down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.